Hey guys, hey, this is Will from apptotap and I'm going to do a full review of the MTech carbon fibre case from their company. Now this case is amazing. It's one of my favourite cases I have actually got, and also brought in a way because this is made by an F1 team and they specify body parts for the cars enough that are ventured out to this sort of iPhone cases. Now bear in mind these do actually vary into the iPhone 3, iPhone 3, 3GS, 4 and 4S, and hopefully they come for the Android as well as the iPhone 5. However, as you can see, the carbon fibre case is looking stunning. As you can see there, they put this real nice coating over the top of it to protect it from any scratches. You can see there. It doesn't really give too much glare, but in my studio lights you can see it gives it a nice look. Now you can see a little bit of scratches, but you cannot see it in the naked eye, so it's very good indeed. On the top here you've got your 1, 2 and 3 and 4 feet, so it won't skid around as much as you want it to, as it is a very slippery surface. On the top here you got your camera accessibility as well as the light. Now I have noticed some glare in this, but it doesn't really bother me too much because I don't really take much pictures on my iPhone in the night, so it's totally fine with me. Then moving around the side, you can see you have your accessibility ports. For instance, you have your volume up and down as well as a vibration switch on and off. Now I have noticed that this is a little bit recessed, but it doesn't really bother me too much as I don't really use it as much as I really want to. On the side here you've got this sort of little slit or a little bit of a gap for the iPhone 4, for instance the death grip as they call it, so it's giving a nice bit of extra boost to the phone as well as it gave it more protection, so it's very nice of them to do that as well. On the bottom you have your microphone, your 30-pin dock connector, and this does not connect to a dock, so you have to take the case off. It doesn't really bother me because I don't really use a dock as well. And of course you have your speakers here. Now I haven't actually noticed any difference in between having it on or off, so it hasn't really interfered with anything, so that's quite good. Moving on this side here, you can just see the carbon fibre on its side. You can see there's no accessibility ports, as there's nothing on the side of the iPhone, so it's very nice indeed. Now on the top here you can see you have your on and off switch as well as the microphone and the noise cancellation, so that's very nice as well. Okay, so as you can see here it is a two-part case, so this means it will have a silicone insert as well as the carbon fibre insert. Now the camera will focus, you can see what I'm talking about. As you can see the carbon fibre case is looking beautiful inside. You can see it's all handmade. Now this took about 3 weeks to get to my home. Certainly well worth the wait, only because you know it's been handmade and there is nothing that has been outplaced or nothing that has actually been missed in a way. It's just incredible. However, it's very simple to put in. First off, I'd like to show you the sort of slits they put in the side here. If I can just quickly get the camera to focus, you can see there, this one here is to stop the Wi-Fi being blocked, so it gives it a bit more extra signal, as well as on this side. Now putting an iPhone is more simple than said and done. Just basically put the phone's sort of volume inside first, plonk it in like that, and after that just lay it on top and push, and the iPhone is in the actual case. So it looks very nice indeed. It does give a nice sort of hand feel, so it feels quite nice. So yeah, I said a second ago, you have your volume switch. It is quite recessed in some way, but it doesn't really bother me in any way. Moving down here you can see the buttons are fine, got that nice click and feel to it, so it's not too bad, it's quite responsive. And on the side here you have the little silicone sort of protection to give the iPhone 4 a bit more of a boost in signal. And as I said a second ago, you have your 30-pin dock connector as well as the microphone and the speaker, so you can see everything's right there. On the side there's nothing there, as you've all known. And then on top here you have your sleep wake button as well as the microphone, sorry, not the microphone, the headphone jack and the noise cancellation system. Now be aware that some headphones may not actually fit into this case because it is quite recessed in like an inch or so, and the switch on the top on here isn't really too bad, but for some users maybe a little bit too bad, but I think they might have updated it in some time. As you can see in the top as well, you have the sort of lay on the table design, so it's got that nice sort of protection, so if you want to lay it on the surface you can do. Looking on the back of the case now, you can actually see this sort of camera is a little bit out of precision, but it doesn't really bother me too much. As you can see there, it's quite nice. But looking at the phone itself, you can just see it looks absolutely amazing. It doesn't really destroy the look of the iPhone. It gives it that extra nice looking style to it, I think. Now this case is in my opinion, quite pricey. It's about £84 in the UK, and only in the UK, unfortunately. If you want to go and get it overseas, then unfortunately you have to go and talk to the company, as well as trying to get them to ship it to wherever you are, because it is going to be quite a lot of money. However, not the only thing I don't like about this case, as you can see there, is it's actually bumping up, so it's not really sitting down in the case as well as I wanted it to. Moving along as well, you can just see not as much. Well, I can see quite a lot that's actually been sitting down. So some of it does sit down, some of it doesn't really sit down. It's kind of annoying, but then again, it's fine. It doesn't fall out the case, as you can see there, so it's fine. Now on the signal as well, as you probably want to see, this is pretty typical where I am. It normally has one signal, but the case, it's a case, I guess. You are going to expect some issues. See, my Wi-Fi as well is not messing up or anything like that, so it's totally fine. As you can see there, my signal has bumped up a little bit after I put it on the table, but I haven't really noticed any issues with the case, as there were a few with some people. However, guys, this is my full review, as well as the full tour of the case. Hope you really enjoyed what you've seen, and please subscribe and comment, and I'll see you all in my next video.